guys. So I know it's been a while since my last video. I'm way more tan, my hair is way faded, but I have been training. I have been swimming, I've been biking, I've been running, been doing the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. But this week is a little more special. I am actually starting up a schedule, an actual training schedule, which is kind of a big deal because usually I kind of wing it. I kind of just like, I'm gonna do what I feel like, and that never works. Just intuitive everything else, not intuitive training. So so it's like the days are a little bit mixed up because I've decided to change things up a little bit. Whereas they had the Monday to Sunday this way, the Monday's now my Sunday. So basically, the first day of the week, which for me is a Sunday, is kind of like an off day, but you can choose to do a swim. So I'm doing a swim, and this is my open water swim every week. I had my first open water swim last week, and it went okay. I just need to get over some anxiety in the water, mostly from just like not being able to see the bottom. It's just like pure darkness, pure like abyss in front of you. But with a lot of other people, I think I'm gonna feel a lot better, as long as I don't get, kicked around too much. But I do have a strategy of staying a bit more towards the back, and there are waves in my Olympics, so I only have to go with a bunch of women, which is really nice, who have like a similar time as I do. So then and this is timed, which I'm a little weird about. I prefer distance training as opposed to timed training, but I'm getting used to it, and I'll see how it goes from now on. Like, I know that it is in some terms better for time management especially. So a 45-minute run on what is actually Mondays, and then a brick on Wednesdays, which is 45-minute ride into a 15-minute run. And this says zone 2, but I've actually changed that because it's like too difficult to stay that low for me. So I'm training in zone 3. And then it's a 45-minute ride, a swim and a run, a bike to a run, and then a super easy bike to a long run. And that's basically my schedule right now. I'm doing week 1 twice over because it's an 8-week training plan, and I'm 12 weeks out. So it'll get me to get into it a little easier because I am doing their most intense training plan because I have the time to do it. So basically it's 9 hours a week to start out with, and the peak weeks are about 12.5 hours, I think, of training. So that will definitely work with my schedule right now, which is nice. I decided to dye, which is great. It also ran out of memory just right before, so it's really awesome. Don't pay attention to this whiteboard, it's totally old. So yeah, the open water swim was great. I'm going to be doing it every Sunday at Bunsen Lake. I do need to get out to the ocean though, because my swim is in the ocean, which will be interesting to say the least. I think the only concern I have really with the ocean swim is just the taste of the salt water. It's nasty. It's gonna make me gag. I already know it. I have an easy gag reflex. I gag on the bike all the time, which is probably TMI, but whatever. So what else? Oh, something new, but doesn't feel that new anymore. But I got a Garmin fitness watch. So this is the brand new. It's the brand new Garmin Vivoactive HR. I will do a separate complete review video for it on how I'm finding it is, because I basically got it the exact day that it came out here in Canada. I was calling the store and being like, when are you guys getting it in? When are you guys getting it in? When are you guys getting it in? Every single day until it was in. But so far it's working out really nicely for me. Not having to carry this around is awesome because this is a pain in the ass to do, so that's gone. and it's great, so it's on my wrist. And I'm finding that nutrition-wise, with the calorie burn on it, it's awesome. I'm finding that it's hard for me to actually keep up with my eating. I'm not eating nearly enough. Like yesterday, I burnt like over 3,000 calories because I did a 40-minute run and then an hour and 20 minutes, I think, ride. You can check it out on my Strava. I'll show you guys all the stuff that I did over the last couple weeks over this video so that you can see. But yeah, so I burnt like probably 3,100 calories at least, but I only ate like 2,300, even though I did eat some less than ideal food last night because I wanted to get in calories, and it's harder to do volume-wise with high carbs, so I really do need to get on that so much better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filming a lot more what I'm eating, on my rides, on my runs, what I'm looking like, my, you know, crazy going up hills, looking retarded, my, like, crazy going up hills and, like, dying, because it's not easy, and, like, I'm definitely not at peak fitness. I'm nowhere near peak fitness. I'm doing this to prove to myself that I can, because I used to be an athlete, and now over the last couple of years, I've like been in and out of it, like running, been in and out of biking, been in and out, not so much of swimming. Swimming I just started up again. But I really want to get to the point where I'm accomplishing the goals that I want to do. So this year, it is a sprint triathlon, which I haven't registered for yet, and then the Olympic on September 5th, and then I'm doing a half marathon in October. And then, I don't know if you guys saw on the other board when I was filming, but I do have some stretch goals as well. I have goals for the next 3 years. Well, this year, next year, and the year after. So this year, it's those two, the sprint, the standard, the half marathon. Next year, I want to do a full marathon, and I want to do a half Ironman distance. And then the year after that, I want to do a specifically timed marathon. I want to do under 4 hours, and then I want to do a full Ironman. So for me to be able to accomplish that stuff, I do need to be completely consistent, and doing these videos is super helpful for me to do that because it's not just me anymore. And anytime you guys comment, that's really awesome. It's super encouraging, and I want to know what you guys are doing too, because I mean, we're really all in this together, and having that support network is kind of one of the most important things at this point. Like, my partner is also training for triathlons, so as much as we don't always train together because he's, one, far fitter than I am into doing a half iron this year, so his training is much more intense than mine is, we still, you know, you get to talk to someone about it. You get to, like, bounce ideas off and be like, oh, my training today sucked, or blah, 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 and then they look at your Strava and like, no, what are you talking about? It was better than you thought, or whatever. So yeah, support network, super important. That's really nice for me to have, but I'd love to connect with anyone else who's trying to do, you know, any running, any biking, any swimming, any, you know, any kind of those goals, and is just looking to prove themselves that they're awesome and they can, and I believe that you can, because I believe that I can. So if I can, you can, and blah, 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 etc. We got this. So on that, I will sign off, and I am going to be trying to make videos that are a little bit more fun to watch, a little bit more footage of like what it's actually like out there to ride and run and swim and do all this stuff, because me just talking isn't always super fun or as visually stimulating, I suppose. So if you guys are enjoying this series or any of my other videos, just give it a like. You can subscribe below to get notifications of my next videos and follow me along until actual race day. So have a really great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!